Good morning. This is Zoe Reyes again, licensed marriage and family therapist out here in Sacramento, California. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about active ignoring. Active ignoring is a type of parenting technique to address negative behaviors in children. Those types of behaviors would include whining, tantruming, cursing, all those negative behaviors. So those are just some examples. One thing that I have heard from parents when practicing active ignoring is that it's very difficult. Yes, it is very difficult, and it's particularly difficult if the behaviors have been present for quite some time, because any attention is good attention. So when you are talking to your child in the middle of a tantrum, trying to give them things to calm them down when they're in the middle of a tantrum, it's feeding the behavior. So when they are used to that, and you try to insert active ignoring into your parenting approach later on, you're going to see an increase in the negative behavior. So probably scream even louder. Tantrums will probably last a lot longer than usual. But one thing that's very important is to maintain your calm, be very consistent when you are practicing a new parenting skill, because they're going to test you. So, with that being said, let me talk a little bit about active ignoring. When your child is starting the negative behavior, let's say the tantrums. Tantrums are very difficult to deal with, screaming and crying, yelling. You want to immediately address that. Make sure that you use a very calm tone. Give them a clear directive. I will not talk to you about this until you are calm. Until you stop yelling or you stop crying, whatever the behavior is. You want to be very clear in your communication with your child. If they continue to scream and cry, that's when the active ignoring comes in. You want to look away from them, turn your body away. You can still ignore them and remain in the same room because you want to make sure that they're safe. Do not respond to the screaming and crying. You want to turn your body away and try to engage yourself in another activity. You don't necessarily have to be really reading your book. You could pretend to read your book or your magazine, or start cleaning or doing something else, so that they are aware, hey, what I'm doing right now isn't giving me the attention that I need. When you want to intervene is when they're being unsafe, when they start throwing things, and throwing things that are dangerous. If they're throwing a pillow at you, maybe that's not something that necessarily needs to be addressed at the time, but if they're throwing sharp objects, things that could hurt you or themselves, or them banging their head against the wall, you want to address that. Intervene, have them move them away from the wall, or make sure that they're safe, and then resume the active ignoring again once they are safe again. I don't know, the thing about tantrums, they can last 10 minutes, 5 minutes, they can last up to an hour from what I've heard. You want to remain consistent. This is part of the parenting change that you're going to be doing. Once they are calm, you want to praise them for calming down. Good job, you finally calmed down. Now I want to talk to you, and then give them that directive. I'll probably talk a little bit more about consequences in a next video, but today those are the steps that you would need to take to practice active ignoring. I know that it is very difficult, almost impossible to do, but it's really important, because if you want to curb the behavior, the negative behavior, this is one parenting style that you can start practicing. It's very difficult, so remember to breathe through this. You don't want to react to your child. And actually what you're doing in addition is modeling to them appropriate behavior and appropriate communication styles, so that, hey, they will be better able to manage their emotions, and realize, I need to calm down, otherwise people don't want to talk to me. That's it for now. It's just a quick tip. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, also on my website, which is www.zoereyes.com, and I will see you soon. Take care and have a good day. Bye.